congratulations to you on the movie. Just having looked at the reviews and that, you must be so thrilled with the responses it's been getting so far.
I'm so pleased that people are enjoying it so much, because it has been a little bit of a wait to get to this point of being able to share it with the world. But it's a film that was made to be shared. It's got a lot of laughs and really poignant messages, and it's something that it should be a communal experience. So it's nice that it does give me a big boost that people are enjoying it so much.
Yeah, how was the premiere the other night? I imagine it must have been just a great time getting to finally see it with an audience.
Yeah, it was a hoot, actually. There was so much laughter throughout, and it was really nice being, having lots of the cast and crew back together there to celebrate it, because we actually had such a laugh making the film. We had such a good time, so it was great to be able to celebrate it with them, and then have lots of new people come and enjoy it for the first time as well.
Just in terms of that, what was the atmosphere like on the set? Because certainly looking at the movie itself, Jim Broadbent looks like he's having I don't know, a ball, I think is probably the way to put it. He looks like he's having a great time, and I'm hoping that can extend into everyone else as well.
Yeah, I think, Jim said, I've heard him say a couple of times that it was the happiest filmmaking experience of his career. And I think when you look at his long and illustrious CV, that's a pretty huge compliment. And it was a lot of fun, and it was a really it was a really warm and relaxed environment on set. It really felt like a family, and that, I have to say, is all credit to our director Roger Michell, who was so good at putting people at ease and really getting the best out of everyone. He just had a very special talent for doing that.
Going back to, I guess, the very beginning of the process, it's one of these stories that I look at it and kind of think, I didn't know the story beforehand, but I see the movie and I think, why hasn't someone made a movie about this before? And did you kind of feel similarly to that? You heard about it and think, this is such an amazing story, we've got to tell it.
Absolutely. When I first when it first came my way, I thought, firstly, I thought, this is brilliant, but surely it can't be true. And then when I found out that it was all true and it did all check out, I thought, well, surely somebody's done this already. But actually, because it came to me directly from the family, and really what had happened, quite remarkably, is that the whole story had been such an embarrassment and a fiasco for the authorities, for the gallery and the police, Scotland Yard, the director of public prosecutions. It had all gone so pear-shaped that they'd really brushed it under the carpet and sort of hoped that it would never be discussed again. And the family as well had felt that they really needed to move on from this kind of chaotic scandal that had interrupted their sort of very normal lives. So they didn't talk about it either. And it was really only when Chris Bunton, who's Kempton Bunton's grandson, contacted me, that they decided that they wanted to talk about it, and they wanted to make sure that this incredible story didn't actually just get lost forever.
I guess kind of picking up from that in terms of getting the story out there, is it weird that it is actually finally going to be out there after, you mentioned earlier all the delays, it is finally going to actually go out and be out there in the world? That's going to be such a great feeling after the last year and a half.
Yeah, absolutely. It's so nice, obviously, to share the work, because I think that, I'm really proud of what the whole team worked together to create. So obviously that's wonderful to share. And then I think at this particular moment in time, people need to laugh, and I think And I think also remember what it is that what it is that endures, what it is that delights us, and what's important. And it feels like, one of the strong messages of the film is really that, our community is really only as strong, only as healthy as each individual within it. And if there's anything that we've learned over the last couple of years through the pandemic, it really is just that like we're only we have to be in this together, otherwise we're all going to struggle. So it's wonderful that it's going to be shared at this moment too.